Being fat is a kind of litmus test. You see who people really are in the way they treat fat people, just like you see who people really are in the way they treat service folks. It weeds a lot of people out of my life, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've always been fat. When I was in 7th grade, we did a BMI test using our wrist circumference and our weight. BMI is a bullshit measurement that has been debunked about 1,000,000 times, but we sure do keep using it. A couple of girls next to me finished with their calculations, decided to see what it would be like for someone really fat, like 200 pounds. I had been 210 pounds for years. In 8th grade, I saw a boy in my class arm wrestling and asked to be next, full of confidence and not much other than my strength. The look of disgust he gave me is one I didn't forget for a long time. "I fucking hate fat people," he spat out. I still had to sit next to him in class every day. And there's no solidarity between fat men and fat women. Men are taught that they're owed a beautiful woman. We're all taught that fat is ugly and shameful. In high school, I asked a fat friend of mine if he wanted to go to the dance with me as friends, and he told me that he was waiting for a hotter girl to ask him out, but that my inner beauty was so wonderful and he wished it could be my outer beauty. But it's not all bad for me. In my mid-20s, I started doing phone sex work, and I found that there was a huge market for me. I used all my own photos and was never wanting for calls. I paid the bills using my beautiful, fat body. When my ex-husband and I opened up our relationship, I fucked up to 4 people a day for at least a year, and no one ever complained about my weight. But it's not all about personal anecdotes either. There is real discrimination happening. Fat people get paid less than their thin counterparts. We're found guilty more often. We're fired at a higher rate. Our clothes are at least 3 times the price of straight-sized clothes when brands even bother to make clothing in our size. Our doctors don't believe us when we tell them our health concerns. Being fat is a litmus test that could literally get me killed through neglect or outright hate. How do you treat the fat people in your life?